refused to switch seats on a plane even though the other person had a good reason. I recently took a long-haul flight, something I've been saving up for. I wasn't born into a financially stable family, so this was my first big trip. After months of working hard, I splurged on a window seat with extra legroom. It wasn't cheap, but I wanted to be comfortable. When I boarded, a woman in her 30s was sitting in my seat. I politely told her it was mine, but she smiled and said, "I was hoping you'd be okay with switching." I'm deaf in one ear, so I asked her where her seat was again. She sighed and loudly said, "It's a middle seat at the back of the plane." I told her I didn't appreciate being shouted at, and explained I paid extra for the seat and would prefer to stay in it. She pouted and said she needed to sit next to her husband, who was in the middle seat. I glanced at him, and he was completely unbothered, just scrolling on his phone. I politely told her I wasn't moving. She got frustrated, saying it was their honeymoon, and it would mean a lot to sit together. I pointed out she could ask someone else to switch with her husband. She insisted she needed the window seat for calming, but I told her that wasn't my problem. We stared at each other for a moment, and I finally said, "If you wanted to sit together, you should have planned ahead." A flight attendant came over and said, "Ma'am, he paid for the seat." The woman screamed at us and stomped off. Later, her husband apologized, and when I asked how long they'd been married, he said, 3 years. The honeymoon excuse was just a guilt trip.